So this is Bloks and welcome back to another video. So the purpose of these videos is going to be to go a little more in depth into sections of my UNSC army currently, and then after that I'm going to make a really big video just showing everything, including all my vehicles and things. But these videos are going to focus on the figures and they're going to go more in depth talking about each figure, whereas the main video isn't going to really go in depth in any way at all. So this, as you can tell by the title, is my 343 or Halo 4 and 5 figures. Most of these are Halo 4. Starting off at the front here, we have Mark 6 Spartans. This is the red one. I always put my new articulation figures first and then the original articulation after. So starting with new articulation, this is the red one from Fighting Crimson. And these two are from one of the later, one of the mid-named series. So I think this is from Bravo, but correct me if you know where these two are from. And then we have an active camo Mark 6, and I'm not entirely sure where this guy's from, I can't really remember. And he fell apart. So I'll just give you guys a quick look at him. And he's a really great figure to have because pretty big callback to the ultra rare from series 1, as well as just classic ultra rare figures. I mean, yeah, well, yes, and also the classic active camo figures, which is what I meant to say. So then we move on to the original articulation figures, starting off with these two from the first Halo 4 themed set, I believe. And this is the Warhawk Resistance set, and these two mid-green Spartans are actually identical, and they're both from that set. Then we move on to these three. So these three right here, these blue and purplish ones, I'm not entirely sure where they're from. I believe that a couple of them might be from a minifig series and mystery packs. So you guys, feel free to tell me in the comments below if you know where these guys are from. Then moving on to the second row here, we have another one of these bluish cobalty Spartans. I'm not sure what colour that one is to be exact. Then we have this yellow one here with the dark blue visor, which is a pretty nice, unique figure from the UNSC Cobra set back in 2013. And then we move up to this figure right here. Now this is an official Master Chief figure. This is from the Cryo Bay. I'd say it's the easiest Chief figure to get your hands on out of all of the ones that have been released. I don't believe that there is an easier one. Possibly the Mark IV Chief might be easier, but this one was very easy. This was back in 2013, I think it was released. 2012 or 2013, the Cryo Bay set came out. Then we move on to Recruit Spartans. So again, we're starting with the new articulation. This is the recruit from Fighting Crimson, and that's my only new articulation recruit. The next one there is an older design version of basically the same figure, and I believe that is from one of the 2 or 3 Spartan Ops battle packs. Then right here we have, actually no, sorry, my apologies, that recruit there is from the Hornet vs Vampire. This one, this bluish active camo one, that's the one from the Spartan Ops battle pack, and I believe that's from the first one. And then next we move on to Scout Spartans. Now before we move on, I will say that I have a Sarah Palmer figure, and also basically all the figures that come with that battle pack. However, I don't actually know where it is at the moment, and I never got around to opening it, so I do have that figure, but it's not included here. So we have this one from Fighting Crimson once again, this greenish one from, I believe, Series 9 or something. No, not Series 9, that's too early. I think it's actually from Series Alpha. And then this yellow one is from Fighting Eagle. And then I have 2 original articulation ones. This red one here is from a Spartan Ops battle pack. And then the silver one here is the sort of not Sarah Palmer figure. It's very clearly inspired by Sarah Palmer, but there are several details which are different to Sarah Palmer, which were corrected in the new articulation official figure. But this one is from the Pelican gunship from 2013. So moving up, we are into CIO. So this blue one here is from the UNSC Siege Bike set. And then these 2 red ones, as well as this one at the back here, are all from Series 9. 8 or 9. I believe it's 9. One of the very last numbered series, and I do think it is 9. Then we move on to Pathfinders, starting off with this green one here. This one is from the Nightops Gorsog set, my first ever Halo 4 set that I got from back in 2013 again. And then this tealish one is from the Pelican Gunship. Moving on to soldiers, we have 3 of these. The first one is New Articulation, and he's from Fireteam Eagle. And then this one, now I'm not sure which one is which, but one of these two, it's this one and this one, one of these two is from the Gausog, one of these two is from Cauldron Clash, and then the other one, I believe, is from the Hornet vs. Vampire. Right, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so moving on to the second last row here. Starting off, we have Enforcers. So these are both New Articulation. This one is from Fireteam Crimson, and this one is from Fireteam Eagle. Then we have Gungnir's. Now, I'm not too clear on these. I believe these are the ones from Halo 4. So yeah, that's why they're here. So this one is orange, and he is from a Mystery Pack series. I can't remember which. And then this white one here is the rare, one of the 2 rares from Series Alpha. He was sort of the face of Series Alpha to me, that figure. Then we move on to my one and only Orbital Spartan. He is from Fireteam Crimson. Then my Aviator, and he is from Eagle. My Oceanic, also from Eagle. And then this is my only Halo 5 exclusive figure. And I can't remember the name of his armor set because I'm not a big fan of Halo 5. So I've not really memorized the armor or anything, but I know it's the same armor that Fred has in the game. And then we move on to the original Articulation Spartans that I only have one of. First of all, we have this teal operator from the Pelican Gunship. Oh, by the way, I don't even remember if I said, but this guy is from a Mystery Pack series. I think it was Alpha or something. And then this warrior here, which I really like, he is from the Nightops Goshog. I really want them to make a new articulated warrior because I think it would look cool. And then we have, right at the back here, we have one more Spartan that I haven't shown you yet, and that is the Engineer from the Hornet vs. Vampire. And that's the CIO I showed you earlier. I just forgot to put him in earlier, so I put him right at the back there. So that is all of my Halo 4 and 5 Spartans. My next video is going to be on my Reach Spartans, and then I'll show you just basically all my other Spartans, which is the majority of my collection. So that would be, you know, Halo 1 to 3, Halo Wars, and anything that's not 4 or Reach. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'm just going to do a little pan out to show you the overall size of this little group. This is pretty small, but it's nowhere near all my Spartans, that's why. Right, thanks for watching, see you next time.